doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. What? Wait, so the Wild Hunt has Yennefer? Huh. Just want to remind you about the romance in this. Oh my gosh, chat. Y'all are busy today. Just want to remind you about the romance in this game. You need to be super careful when it comes to getting Triss. You can flirt a max of once with each with no consequence. Any more than that, and you will get rejected by both. Any other women are free in the game, though. So, okay, so what you're saying is, oh, additional content. Oh my, oh god, oh god. I'm not even gonna look at that. Oh, bestiary. Entries in the bestiary prove additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies and how best to fight them. Griffins. Half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's Crest, except this one was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. Griffin attack witness, name unknown. Griffins were once only found in the high mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire which are like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to often-countered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. Vulnerable against grape shot bombs, hybrid oil, and ard. Chat, quit having waifu wars. I don't care about your opinions. I'm gonna pick my own opinion. So what you're saying is I can only court either Triss or Yennefer. Do not try to have both. Is what I understood. Vulnerable against necrophage oil. Okay. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap, they'd eat you too, chop you up for a ghoulish stew. Ghouls and graveers are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole, they are the other negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Very cool. World map. Oh. Oh my. Quests. Collect them all. Complete your collection of Gwent cards. Aw, shit. In his previous adventures, Geralt had gained fame as a master dice poker player. Yet, having mastered all challengers in this arena, he had no choice but to find another in which to garner up more laurels. He thus decided to take up Gwent, and since he aimed to play at the highest level, he felt he had to gather a complete collection of all the cards available, including some which could only be had by winning them off the best players around. Okay. Very, very cool. Alright. Character. Well, oh my god, there's even a skill tree. Meditation. Wait, so where the hell are my cards? Oh, they're there. Open menu. Crafting. Quest. And drink. What? You have to go to the other in-game menu? Oh.
Give it to the
What's the hotkey for that?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oh, well, we can talk for a second.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Good lord! What?
See you later, Vesemir.
Gerald's almost 100 years old? Oh, Gwent deck. Welcome to Gwent Deck Builder. Oh, here we go, chat. This is the real game right here. You can build one deck for each of the 4 factions. Nilfgaard, Northern Realms Monsters, and Skotal. Use 1 to 3 to switch between factions. Each faction features a number of unique cards that encourage a different style of play. Each faction also has a faction perk. Nilfgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Northern Realms takes an extra card after each victorious round. Skotal decides who takes the first turn of a battle, and Monsters keeps a random unit. Well, I've got to play Monsters. Each deck has a leader. Press X to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Press Enter to choose the highlighted leader card. Each leader has a... Shirjir Jin! Welcome to the stream, and thanks for using that Ola Skinks redeem, buddy. Good to see you. Press Enter to choose the highlighted leader card. Each leader's unique ability. Use it to turn the tide of the battle in the favor. The leaders that you do not own are locked. All cards you own, which can be used in the faction, are shown here. Cards currently in this faction's deck appear here. The deck must consist of at least 22 unit cards. It also can contain up to 10 special cards. If you can include more than 22 cards in your deck, but remember that doing so decreases your chance of drawing your best cards. Your deck is currently 2 unit card slots, as indicated by the red number. Let's do... okay. Oh, I don't even have enough cards to, like... It seems like I don't even have enough cards to, like, play the, any of the other factions yet. Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. Clear any weather effects. Okay, so I guess we'll just start with the basic guy. And then... I could put a new card in my deck. What was the special card I picked up? It was this guy, right? A Dragon Hunter? The world belongs to whoever's best at cracking skulls and impregnating lasses? Oh my god! Okay! I've bled for Redania, I've killed for Redania. Damn it, I've even raped for Redania. Great. Awesome. What a saying! Ugh. War fucking infantry. I's a war veteran. Spare me a crown. I feel like I would rather... Oh, this guy doesn't have any special effect. He's just kind of there. This guy does have a special effect. I feel like it'd be better to get rid of this card, if I'm understanding this correctly, and taking like one of these instead. I don't have any of the other Dragon Slayers, but I do have one of these guys. You want decoy in your deck? Okay. Definitely want decoy. So we could do... You have more than 22 cards? Okay, let's just add the decoy. Alright. Dragon Hunter, I'll wait until I have more. This guy doesn't seem like he does anything. He's just kind of there. So everyone that we have, like, does something now? I saw somebody playing Gwyn earlier. Where'd they go?
There are 4 factions.
Gentlemen!
Factions, team! What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
This is what it sounds like when someone used to teach
Got a
people how to
minute?
play Warhammer Fantasy.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure.
With tenure?
I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike
Hey,
the
Nasir, what's up?
populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Potato,
Folks
potato,
say
thanks for the
an
hydrate.
omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Fair point, fair point.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I
I'm
value
tired
more
of
than
life.
life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Seems like an easy way to... do it, man.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
What'd
No,
you say?
and I don't have time to learn.
Yes, I do.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Shut up, Geralt. You don't speak for me.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Alright, Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. Players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. Okay. This is the unit card. The number in the upper left indicates strength. When placed on the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the combat row icon. This icon indicates the row in the battlefield where the card can be played. Close combat, rear combat, siege. Some unit cards have special abilities. This siege expert is called morale boost, which gives +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type, including your own. Frost is good against soldiers. Rain is good against siege weapons. And looks like wind or night or something. Or oh, maybe that's fog. That must be fog. Is good against ranged units. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can only be used once during a battle. Trigger it by pressing X. Press enter to select a card from your hand. Press enter again to place on the battlefield. Your turn. Okay, let's do... The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when the card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down space. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards. Your opponent can continue playing cards until they pass. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save all your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The player will then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded. Both players' total strength are set to 0. Seems like you want to try and like conserve as many cards as you can while setting up your opponent to goof. Let's try sending out this chick. Alright, so far he's ahead of me by 1, but I can turn the tide. Play the dwarf. Alright, so he committed a siege weapon. We can go ahead and mess with that. Well, no, I should wait until a little bit later, right? So right now, I'm gonna be ahead by 2. Well, I'd be ahead by 1, actually, because I would only need to use the siege card. So, question, guys. If I play a card like this to set the strength of all siege combat to 1, does that only affect cards that are in play, or will that affect all cards? Like, will it affect... Well, if I play Torrential Rain, would that affect siege cards that are played later? Alright, I'm getting... Okay, it's all cards. Okay. Okay. That round... Okay, let's go ahead and do that then. Suck on that! Okay. I kind of want to just end it there and bait him out to maybe go ham. Is it best 2 out of 3? Yeah, I'm gonna pass. And if he decides to go ham... Okay. Alright, so he's down a card now. Two can play at that game. So we're currently tied. I'm gonna pass. All right, what you got? Chat, chill. We're all good. We're all good, baby. He ain't got no cards left. Victory!
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Chat, I'm gonna warn y'all now. I am never, ever gonna look to y'all for advice on a Gwent play. I'm gonna plow through it. AD switch between unread books and scrolls. A tome in your hand. Let's see. Tome in your hands, commissioned by the most gracious Duke de Berry. Make use of magic most arcane to display which Gwent cards are currently missing from your collection. You need but open it and repeat the following. How about a round of Gwent? And the following shall appear. Interesting. So I'm missing 47 cards. No, I'm missing 47 cards I have to win. But the rest I have to buy. Okay. So can I play him again, or have I already, like... Oh! New item received. I got... Ah, this is what I got. Very cool. Do I want to put that somewhere in my deck? I think I like my deck the way it is at the moment. So I guess you could just replace someone that's kind of crappy with him, right? Like get rid of one of these guys and add in that guy instead. Don't get sucked into Gwent. Oh, dude, you're like way too late for that. Alright. Have you nerds seen
I'm looking for someone.
my lady
We
friend?
seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with a triangle will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during conversation, invest in the delusion ability. Whoa, so you can... Jedi mind trick?
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna sit back down. Thank you. Appreciate the info. You look important.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of
Go to the
lilac
club.
and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Sure, I'll have one drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, he knows.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. A Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
So who are you?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
This guy is giving me major Patches
Vagrant. That a
vibes.
profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
So he's a fan of dandelions.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest
Yo,
apologies,
Hades, behave
but
yourself.
I must ask. Is this about love?
Bro, what? That is none of your damn business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison.
This guy really likes talking.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Wait, did he just Batman vanish, or was that like the game just teleporting him out because he was done? Because it seemed implied that he just Batman vanished. Notification will appear on the left side of the screen. Okay. Who knows? You can store weapons, armor, or junk in your stash for safekeeping, confident they will not be stolen or otherwise appear. You can access your stash in a number of places throughout the world. Oh. Neat. Little Meow doesn't seem to like you much. Isn't that, one of the big things with Geralt? Isn't that, like, the line from his first book? Is that, like, cats always notice witchers and, like, hate them? There. Gonna let him know that
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
found a lead. I'm out of here. Never mind.
See you later, Vesemir.
Stay here and behave yourself. Oh, it's locked. Can I go up this ladder? Oh no, it's like up. Shut up, cat. Oh, it's you two scumbags.
Done drinking.
Oh, there's three of you.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
But you're kind of blocking the exit, so... Yeah, 3 against 1? Assholes.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Bro, I'm gonna beat your ass. How do I change target?